My name is Wolf Grill. I climb the most dangerous mountains. I cross the frozen legs of the world. I walk through most hostile territories. This is wild versus man. Can you see this? It's beautiful, isn't it? But it isn't really. I'm going out there and trying to survive in this polar winter of Višnjevac. Welcome to this frozen land of Višnjevac. It's a polar winter all over this place. Now what I'm trying to do is climb all over that mountain, but it's not going to be easy. I'm going to need to find something for which I'm going to climb all over there. Great. Now can you see this? This is perfect. What I'm going to do is... Can you see this? Can you hear this? I hear some wild animals. It's going to be great, because I need to find one for dinner tonight. Now what I'm trying to do with this... Great. This is perfect. What I'm trying to do with this is build a ramp with... I can climb to that mountain over there. Now, I think it's gonna be pretty wild. Now check this out. This is an ancient wall built by all Egyptian winter expedition 10,000 years ago. Now what I'm going to do is try to climb over there and find what is behind those walls. Alright, I'm going to use this to try and climb. The mountains here are very slippery and dangerous. If I lost my balance, I could easily fall to my death. This is extremely difficult because this wooden stick here is falling apart. It's not very good for climbing, but I'm going to continue anyway. Because I'm not a quitter. I came to an end to this wall, and from here you can see all the land and all the beautiful winter, polar winter of Višnjevac. My name is Wolf Grill. I climb the most dangerous mountains. I cross the frozen legs of the world. I walk through most hostile territories. This is wild versus man. Now it's a good thing that I bring myself with me a piece of nylon that is going to help me climb down from this awful mountain. That is going to be extremely difficult. And if you find yourself in situations like this thing could literally save your life. But don't try this at home. Now there's a lot of obstacles and a lot of holes that I need to pass. It's gonna be extremely difficult, but I think I can do that. Now, very difficult. After I pass all that difficulties and all that extreme situations, I'm gonna go and look for some food on these bushes. Because if you find yourself in this situation with no food and water, that bush over there could save your life. Come on. Can you see that? This is animal tracks, which means there's a food all over there in those bushes. This is tundra. This is a few on the most dangerous places on the whole world. But I'm here. Unless you do exactly what I say, when you find yourselves in there, you can literally lose your life. Now, the first thing I will do is measure this animal footsteps, because it could lead me to a fresh water. Bloody bag. Oh, there it is. Now, I need to... Oh my dear Lord. It's 5 feet tall and large. And that means it's a large animal and it needs a lot of fresh water. And now I'm going to show you how to make water from this area. First, what I'm going to do is find a fresh and clean snow, which I'm going to boil. And that way I'm going to have the fresh and clean water, which could save you from dehydration. Now, I was lucky to have with me this cup. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful and clean snow. Oh. After we did this, we can start boiling. I got myself a firezeug for you can use to boil a snow. Perfect. Now, after 4 hours of boiling the snow, I got here fresh and clean water, which could save your life from dehydration, literally. Now, what I have with me here is a glass, what I bring with me for this water right here. The snow from tundra on this area of Višnjevac is the best snow, one of the best snows in the whole world. And what I get from this snow is the most perfect water that can save you from dehydration. Perfect. Perfect water. Now, I need to walk all over through to this hostile territory to look for some food. And you can see closer there, you can see an Indian hut on which I could probably find some old shelter and maybe the food. On places like this, there is no lots of animals. Food is extremely hard to find. If I don't find food soon, I'm afraid I'm gonna jeopardize my life. This place is the worst. The temperature right here goes below 0 to 60. This time is minus 30. It's extremely difficult. This is an all-Indian shack. And the story goes, the Indians left their food for their ghosts. Now what I'm trying to do is get some stick from that holy wood over there. Because the story goes that their food you can eat with this help of that tree. This is perfect. Perfect. This is gonna be great. Now with this here, I'm gonna look for some food. Oh look! I found an old Indian bread with something on it. I think it's a salmon or something very familiar or something similar, I don't know. Now what I'm going to do is try and eat it. I can say it's pretty great. It's not perfect, but it got lots of proteins. And in these situations, on this Višnjevac tundra, it could save your life and save you from starving. My name is Wolf Grill. I climb the most dangerous mountains. I cross the frozen legs of the world. I walk through most hostile territories. This is wild versus man. This is perfect. What's this? It's a birdhouse. I could probably find some eggs. This is an African house of birds. Now the African bird came all over from Africa through Višnjevac to nest their eggs there. What I'm gonna do is trying to find one so I can have a nice meal. Oh look, I had luck. I really find one. Now, I have with me a special handmade hammer for eggs, also called an egg hammer. Now, what I'm gonna do is just oh, this is gonna be perfect. Now, these eggs have a lot of proteins and minerals that in a place like this can save your life and save you from starvation and a close death. This is perfect. Now that I have all the proteins and energy that I need, I'm gonna need to find a shelter to get through this polar night. Now, since it's a polar winter, it's a day all the time for the whole year. So I'm gonna sleep in daytime. But I found shelter. I mean, a good place for a shelter on this thunder. So what I'm going to do is use that nylon that I have and do this kind of stuff. So now I'm not gonna go to sleep right away. First I'm gonna need to find something to draw back those wild animals. Now, lucky I have this with me. Now the story goes with the sound that you do with this is chasing wild animals away. And this is gonna help me to get through the night, which is at daytime. It's not very cozy, but it's gonna be good. Well, good night. I will see you in about 3 or 4 hours. I sleep awful tonight. I sleep maybe at 2 hours, and the rest of the 2 hours I held the wild animals all around me. But luckily I had that thing to chase them away. But either way, it was a bad night and a bad sleep. If you have watched closely, for I showed you in my instructions, you will find your way out and you will survive. I found a way home and a way to civilization. Now, that's all for me. Goodbye, and I will see you soon.